Merry Christmas, everybody. MYSTACLES here, and today I got 5 unique Christmas games for you to stuff in your stockings, so be sure to stay tuned. Well, it's that time of year again, and if you're anything like me, you like your video games to match the setting of the season. And there's a whole lot of video games that have one level or changes its theme during that time of year, but there's only a handful of games that carry the Christmas theme throughout. I went through and picked out 5 different games across 5 different genres that carry the Christmas theme throughout the whole game. Stick around and see which ones they are.
Keep your eye on the prize.
So the first game on the list we're going to be looking at is going to be Frank Rising DLC for Dead Rising 4. You take on the role of Frank West, recently departed from his fellow survivors. This game is new to me, but it seemed to fit the criteria of this list just fine. Hack and slash your way through elves, snowmen, and gingerbread men, all in the hopes of maybe find a cure for your newly acquired zombie condition. So this game can be acquired through the Dead Rising Season Pass, or it can be purchased for about $10. And having about 6 hours or so, maybe a little bit more gameplay for it, that's not too bad. The gameplay gets a little bit repetitive at times, but with the comedy added to it, it goes by pretty quickly. And if you're looking for a hack and slash to do during the holidays, I might not be able to find a much better option. So if you've been following the channel, you know I'm a big fan of the Sega CD, and if I get a chance to show it off, I take it. Now Batman Returns has been out on many consoles, Genesis, Super Nintendo, but I think it's best played on the Sega CD. So the overall Christmas theme in this game is a little bit lightly spread throughout, but the winter theme is definitely carried through. And that gameplay in this game is awesome. Compared to the previous entries, you get all the driving installments, and you get a little bit upped resolution and the CD quality sound. And this game is not for the faint of heart. All aspects of this game are pretty hard. The driving, the platforming, the hitboxes on the enemies, the appearance rate of the enemies, the reappearing. This is not an easy game by any means. But if you have a Sega CD, it would be a missed opportunity not to have Batman Returns in your collection. And if you happen to be using emulation, hop on over and grab yourself a ROM, because this holiday season you will not regret playing Batman Returns for the Sega CD. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Die Hard trilogy. We're only going to be looking at the light gun portion, Die Hard 2, but all 3 of the games on this disc are really cool, and the first game also has some slight Christmas elements. I chose the second one because I revisit it more during the holidays, and I feel like it has slightly more Christmas elements throughout the levels. And just to add to the Christmas element, later in the game you even get to visit a church. And overall, Die Hard 2 is a pretty solid entry to add to your light gun collection for your PS1. Replenishable health, upgradable guns, interactive environments. And also, if you happen to be a fan of the Die Hard movies, I'm pretty sure all of the faces in this game are just digitized assets from the movies. So when you get close-ups of the enemies, it's pretty funny. So here's one just for laughs. I found it ROM surfing. It was originally for the Amiga, and it fits the criteria pretty well, but it's also pretty weird. So it almost seems like a weird Christmas version of Defender, but overall you fly around and kill Jack Frost and his minions and get all the presents that they drop and go around and load the houses up with presents until they're full. Then you're able to fly away and complete each level. It's not much to it, but I thought it was a pretty funny entry to add to the list.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh no.
Okay, so I saved the best for last with this one. Survival horror turn-based RPG, Parasite Eve. This game has a special place for me. I actually have a Christmas tradition of playing this game every Christmas Eve after everybody's went to bed. I've been doing it for about 6 years now, 6 or 7 years, and I played through the whole game in one night, sometimes without a memory card. And I love this game, and when it comes to holiday games, for me, I can't think of a better one. And this game is not for everybody. This game is not for the kids. This game gets pretty twisted at times. And if you've never played it before, the Parasite Eve games are a pretty good mashup between Resident Evil and Final Fantasy. You get the tank controls with moving around, but you also get the turn-based random encounter battle system. And the random encounters aren't so bad. They're not really that random. They're more or less in certain areas. And you go back and forth in that area, they'll pop up. But in other areas, they just won't ever pop up. So in this turn-based battle system, you get a weight bar and an attack bubble, and you will have to move around to attempt to dodge the enemy's attacks so you don't take so much damage, which I feel like adds a lot of depth to the game, especially for its age. So whether you're a survival horror fan, a JRPG fan, or just into the weird and crazy, make sure to add Parasite Eve to your Christmas games list this holiday season. So that's going to be my top 5 list for Christmas games right now going into 2023. And this is not an easy list to make. I dare anybody to make this list. There's a whole lot of games where you can give one level or a theme or something like that throughout the year. There's only a handful of games that really carry the Christmas theme throughout, not just being on Christmas Eve. It has to carry the theme throughout the game. I had a hard time making this list. I hope you enjoyed it, and put in the comment list below your favorite games to play around Christmas time, and I hope you have a great Christmas this year. I'm MYSTACLES. Stay safe out there.